It's surreal. I mean, I've never planned on any of this being like it is. All these people, all these orders, the hugeness of it all. Well, a long time ago, I was practicing medicine. I was doing photography as a hobby. And I went on an Alaskan cruise and decided I had to have a 500 f4 because you just can't go on an Alaskan cruise without it. So I knew you could rent lenses, and I tried to do that. And no, you really couldn't. If you were in New York or LA, you could walk in, and basically they charged the lens on your credit card, and when you brought it back, they gave you most of the money back. And that was like not okay, and it pissed me off, so I bought a 500 f4. I made a little website. I bought it for like $50 pre-made and put that on. And since I was putting that on, put all the rest of my gear up there too. It was like 2 weeks later that I had promised to shoot someone's daughter and realized I didn't have any lenses or cameras because I'd rented them all. I had to borrow some. When I first started hiring people, knowing that it was going to be a small after work kind of thing, the key was I wanted people who were willing to work for a few hours a day when I wanted them to. The group of real employees who started when we first moved to an office are almost all still here, I think. Almost all of them are now management and key people in LensRentals, supervising others.
So when I first started, I was the only customer service rep. I basically sat at a computer, I answered phones, and also went and pulled orders. Pretty much anything that they needed help with, I went and helped with, and then ran back to the phones, and then ran and helped, and then ran back to the phones, and ran and helped.
I think I was hired as a customer service rep. I know that I worked with Connie, who was our customer service manager at the time. I probably did that for just a matter of months before I moved into more of a fulfillment role, organizing and handling the gear, making sure it was where it needed to be, when it needed to be there.
I had a camera break 30 minutes before a shoot, and a dude at Best Buy said, "Hey, go rent it from LensRentals." I had no idea. I was like, "We don't live in Chicago, we don't live in LA." And he's like, "No, it's just down this Germantown Parkway in Memphis." And I was like, "What?" So I rented it, spoke to Kayla, who's been here for forever, and was able to go off to my shoot with a brand new 7D that I would have never been able to afford otherwise. And it was just 6 months down the road, I worked at LensRentals. I was literally so excited before my first day of work. My wife and I made little cookies, forgotten cookies with the actual logo on them, because Roger had actually given me a little coffee mug with it the day before. It was literally something that was my dream come true.
When I started, we have a very small set of video equipment. It was a couple of microphones, some cameras, some tripods. At the very same time, Canon unlocked video capabilities on the 5D Mark II, and that was a watershed moment for just creative work. Suddenly, anyone could make something that looked professional. As we've grown, my role has changed in that I've become the manager of the tech room, which means more or less that instead of being the person that you yell at on the phone because your order went wrong or something broke, is I get to be the one who yells at them after you yell at them. I don't yell at anyone.
So how does it feel to know that we've shipped 1 million orders now?
It's insane. I mean, I remember when we hit 5,000, it was like amazing, and hearing that we hit 1 million orders was just unreal.
So the day that we shipped 1 million orders, that morning I had the phone shut down for a few minutes, and we took a moment to actually pop some just sparkling cider, essentially. So we all had little champagne glasses, and we talked about our favorite LensRentals moments. So people, all of our customer service representatives got together in one room and talked through different orders that they had experienced, the different people we've rented to, the fun times on the phone, the crazy times.
You get so far removed from the individual order after you get up to that level of number and you see that many orders go out a day. It's becomes difficult to really gauge things by individual orders as much as just this kind of constant drive to make sure that we're doing the next thing, that we're moving forward all the time.
I don't know where it's going to go. What I hope happens is it stays a growing family business forever. That's probably naive on my part, but I think it's cool. People pick up the phone and call Lens Rentals, and chances are they're talking to somebody who's been here a while. We don't churn and burn. We don't turn over. We've grown and we've added a lot of people from that, but we've added way more people. 5, 6, 8 times more people than have left.
The other thing that's changed about how we've grown is that we're sending orders that are completely different in terms of not only the type of technology we're shipping, but the scale of those orders. So you can be the soccer mom in, Maryland who wants to film their kid's soccer game, and we can send you a small ENG, prosumer camera with a tripod, and maybe even have it pre-configured for you. If you're a production company, we can also send you everything you need for your shoot. We're sending you lights, sandbags, stands, 6 cameras fully equipped with lenses and support gear, memory, not only to you, but wherever you're going to be.
I don't know what's next, and I think the cool thing about Lens Rentals is we don't know where we're going to go because our customers drag us there. We start things because people go, we want to rent this. And so we give it a try, and a lot of times they're right, a lot of times they're wrong. But I think that's what's going to happen is our customers will take us where they want us to be.